Happy anniversary. Congratulations on all your years of wedded bliss. You've done so much for us throughout the years. We really can't say thank you enough. We just really appreciate everything you've done. This is for my parents. Oh, happy anniversary.
My favorite memory of Grandma and Grandpa is, well, a bunch of them really. It's them coming to my band concerts. Can't really think of a time they've ever missed one, and every time that I see them, they ask when my next one is. And that really means a lot to me, and it's a big reason as to why I keep playing.
Happy 50th anniversary, Grandma and Grandpa. We all love you. Thank you so much for making Christian education a priority in your sons' lives, so that would be a priority in our lives. Love you both.
Happy anniversary, Grandma and Grandpa. Thanks for letting me out all the time and being nice to me.
I think my favorite memory with my mom was on a Halloween when she dressed me up as a bum. It was really kind of cool because what she did was she put corn syrup on my face and then put coffee grounds on that to kind of give me that 5 o'clock shadow. What I really learned from that situation is how to deal with excruciating pain as she tried to take that off of my face. So thank you very much for that, Mom. With my dad, I think my favorite memory was him always using his watch to reflect the light right into my eye. I think that I found that helpful because I can really only see out of one eye, so it was great that he was trying to actually blind me in that eye so that I could be totally blind. So again, thank you for that, Dad. I really appreciate it.
Happy 50th anniversary, and thanks for being such great grandparents. I love you.
I would have to say my favorite memory of Fritz and Rhonda is a more recent one. Last summer when we went to South Dakota for a long weekend with them to explore the sites. It was a really great time spending time together and being able to thank them for all that they've done for us and our kids.
My favorite memory with Grandma and Grandpa Hackbarth. Boy, there's so many to choose from. I don't think I can narrow it down. I'd probably have to go with top 3. My top 3 favorite memories? Thanksgiving 2018, Christmas 2018, and New Year's 2018 into 2019. Out of all the memories, those were by far the favorites that I shared with them. But in all seriousness, Fritz and Rhonda, 50 years of marriage, what a wonderful, gracious God that we have. May God graciously grant you many more, and I so look forward to being part of the Hackbarth family and sharing them with you. God's blessings.
I wrote this for you, Grandma and Grandpa. Happy 50th anniversary. I think it's such a blessing that you guys have been together for so long. I remember at Sarah and Phil's wedding, there was a couples dance where if the announcer called how many years you've been married, you had to sit down. I remember that you guys were the last couple on the dance stage. I hope you guys have had a loving and laughing past. I also hope you guys will have a loving and laughter-filled future. Happy 50th anniversary. I love you.
Hey Grandma and Grandpa, I heard it's your 50th anniversary, and I would just like to say that my favorite memory is you guys watching my basketball game instead of celebrating your 50th anniversary.
My favorite memory with Grandma is going to the YMCA with her and the YMCA person asking me, how do you spell your grandma's name? I'm not even sure why I was asked that question, but nonetheless I had to answer, and I confidently reply, R-H-O-N-D-A, much to Grandma's surprise, and yeah, so I think I still got it, Grandma. Still know how to spell your name. I love you!
That I have of Grandma was that she was able to be at the hospital when all 5 of our children were born, whether it was in Des Moines, Iowa with Hannah, or in La Crosse, Wisconsin with Mariah and Sarah, or in Watertown, Wisconsin with Abigail and Seth.
My favorite memory of Grandma and Grandpa is when they took me to their house and I could play with them. That is fun. Thank you very much.
Grandma Hackbarth. One of my favorite memories is when you came and cheered me on at the half marathon. Yeah, you were the real star of that show, just making sure I have my bib and bib number and everything, and running out at early morning to go get that, cheering me on. It was just incredible, and that was a very important moment in my life, and that you made the effort to be there, as so many other times in my life too, with different sporting events and various things in my life. And so that was probably my favorite memory with Grandma, although it's hard to pinpoint just one. You've been a great role model, Grandma, as a teacher, and I really just appreciate being able to observe in your classroom over the years and use that in my own classroom.
So my favorite memory of Grandpa was this one time me and him were walking down an alley and Mike Tyson came out and cornered us, and Grandpa just wound up and knocked him out in one punch. And that same day, me and Grandma were at Talbot's in line when Mike Tyson tried to butt in front of us, and then Grandma just knocked him out with her purse. Happy anniversary, Grandma and Grandpa.
So my favorite memory of Grandma and Grandpa is
No,
actually
no,
okay.
don't.
So
No, I don't like this video.
this is gonna go on the video.
It's not.
So,
Dad, please don't, I beg
my
of you.
favorite
no,
video.
I'm not even kidding.
Not video.
Please.
My favorite
See you
memory.
bombed it.
This is
Start
my
over.
favorite video
No,
though,
start it
because Hannah's really embarrassing herself right now. And I think making this video is my favorite memory of Grandma and Grandpa.
Alright, so I'd have to say my favorite memory or memories with Grandpa, I said Grandpa really weird. With Grandpa is definitely all the times when I was younger and he would sing, "They call the wind Mariah, Mariah, Mariah. They call the wind Mariah." Definitely just made me feel special, and I recognized how good of a voice he had, and I strove to be like him.
Happy anniversary, Fritz and Rhonda. Congratulations on 50 years. I just want to say thank you for everything you do for our family and all the ways you help us out, and the time you take to make it to kids events and activities. We really appreciate everything you do for us. And most importantly, thank you for the loving example you set of a Christian marriage. And God's blessings and congratulations. We love you. Bye.
A memory I have of Grandpa is that he was the one that I was able to get a hold of when Mariah was being born, and I needed someone to watch Sarah and Hannah. And I was very thankful that he's the one that came, and I know he had a lot of work to do, but he came and he was there for the girls. So I really appreciate that.
My favorite memory of Grandpa is him picking me up and taking me McDonald's for small fries and a shake. And my favorite memory of Grandma was her being a 3rd grade teacher, and that was really fun.
Happy 50th anniversary, Fritz and Rhonda. 50 years, what an inspiration you are to all of us. And I'm very proud to be your daughter-in-law, and I love you both. And we've had so many great memories over the years, Duluth, all those great trips on the Mississippi in the boat, and I just look forward to many more to come, and you guys are an inspiration.
Hey, happy anniversary. Thank you for being such a wonderful Christian example for a husband and wife. Thank you also for being so loving to not only Sarah, but also to me and all of your family. One of my favorite memories of being with you guys is Piggies. That is one of my favorite times to get together with all of you and have fun. And I hope the Lord blesses you guys with many more years to come. Hope you have a wonderful anniversary, and love you guys.
Thank you, Grandpa and Grandma, for coming to all my events like robotics and wrestling, football, track, basketball. Happy anniversary.
And then for Grandpa, it's more just, okay, first of all, you picking on me for saying I'm good, which I don't think that, Grandpa, just so you know. I think that my grandpa is more than good. You're excellent. But I think one of my favorite memories with you is that I just remember us having some rough things going on in school. and you just told me to keep the faith. And just as I was leaving, and it was just very neat to hear you say that to me, because it is what's most important, that we keep the faith, and goes beyond just those troubling issues at school, but just in life in general. It's important to keep the faith, and that you could encourage me in that, and so many other ways too, and that's what's most important for yourself and for your family has been very clear from both you and Grandma, and just really appreciate that. And like with Grandma, there's so many good memories, and you both have been such a blessing in my life and all of our family. And so thank you, and happy anniversary, and I just pray that God richly bless you both. Love you.
So now that was a funny video, I have to make it a little more sentimental. I would have to say my favorite memory about Grandma is her teaching me about politics. Now that I can vote, I don't need to vote for Democrats. All I need to know is if they're Republican or not. That is the number one thing. And Grandpa, I have so many good stories about you, like sew buttons on your underwear.
Happy anniversary, Grandma and Grandpa. So, some of my fondest memories with the two of you probably would have been when you graciously let me into your bedroom, whether it be at 5 o'clock in the morning to ask you for cereal, or when I sleptwalked into your room and Grandpa thought I was an intruder. Sorry about that. But another one of my favorite memories of the two of you probably would have been at my wedding, when you guys were the last couple dancing on the dance floor. I hope that you have many more wonderful years together so that you can dance even longer next time. Love you guys.
Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. Congratulations on 50 years of marriage. Thank you for everything you've done through all the years for us. We really appreciate everything you've sacrificed. Hope you have a wonderful anniversary and God's blessings on many more years to come.
Well, I guess I have so many wonderful memories of both Mom and Dad. I guess my favorite memory of my dad it has to be watching the Viking games on Sundays. It's nice to share in the misery with somebody when they always seem to lose or choke. And it's just been a great bonding experience. It's just a nice way to stay in touch with him on a weekly basis. And do that. I think with my mom, actually one of my favorite memories is when I had my eye injury. Obviously the injury itself wasn't a favorite memory, but what I so appreciated was that my mom stayed with me the entire time. It was obviously a very scary time for me, and it was very reassuring to have her with me during that time frame, so I really appreciated that. I think on a combined basis, I just am extremely thankful and have wonderful memories of the sacrifices that they made so that I could have a Christian education and be brought up in a manner that was very enjoyable, very God-fearing, and has certainly led me to the place and the person I am today. So thank you both, Mom and Dad.
Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. Say, I got some new lighting equipment here. Hopefully this looks great. I want to make sure that I'm in the best light, because I want to look good for this video. It's very important to me. Just wanted to say that I really appreciate all the help and all the support you guys have given me over the years. Not only myself, but also my family. We really appreciate it. Some of my best memories with you guys has been at some of the sporting events. And then specifically, I remember, Dad, when you took me once, we went metal detecting. It was in Minnesota. I believe it was Brown's Castle or Brown's Fort. I forget the exact name, but had a lot of fun. That was a really cool trip. Mom, I remember spending a lot of time with you in the kitchen. I really enjoyed that time. I remember once you helped me make cinnamon rolls and entered into a baking contest, and I ended up with a blue ribbon. So awesome memories. But anyway, God's richest blessings on your anniversary today and going forward. God's blessings.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad. 50 years. What an incredible blessing. Your commitment to one another and more importantly to God has been a great example for all of us. And speaking of examples, Dad, I think I can safely say that you married out of your league when you married Mom. You showed us 4 boys to set the bar high and take a look at the wonderful wives each one of us has now. Growing up, the 4 boys, we always felt we had everything we needed. And that's because we had you. You provided for us, you protected us, you encouraged us, and always pointed us to our Savior. This day is a day that is definitely worth celebrating and thanking God for all the incredible blessings He's given over the past 50 years. Congratulations. Bloopers!
Look this. I'm in the video, and now Dad's in the video, and now Hannah's in the video, and then my favorite memory would have to be Hannah really trying hard at this video. And
No, my video's so good.
I
It's
think
so good.
if you
My
really-
video is the best video in the yours too. I love you, Grandma and Grandpa.
You're not doing this too, are you?